This lovely winter's afternoon, I'm going to play an instrumental piece of music over the radio here. It's a piece with the tin whistle, one of the most famous tin whistle kind of tunes we have. So here you go, here's Finbar Fury playing the whistle. This one's called The Lonesome Boatman. There's a nice little kind of sliver of land here, small community living between the ocean and the limestone slopes to the right there. You can see a castle by the coastline up ahead. It's Glenina Castle. You see as we pass it, it's quite a well preserved castle, very small, but lovely location right down by the water. It used to be the property of the Lynch family of Galway. Galway is known as the city of the tribes, the county of the tribesmen. That's in reference to 14 merchant families that kind of used to control Galway in the late medieval period. Families like the Lynches, the Darcys, the Boddingtons, the Joyces, the Martins, and so the Lynches were mayors of Galway. There was a succession of Lynches that were mayors of Galway. In fact, when we get to Galway City, if any of you would like to accompany me on a short walking tour through the city, I'll tell you a story going back to Mayor Lynch of Galway and interesting events that occurred on his watch. But yeah, just around here you can see some of these interesting looking trees that you get in the west of Ireland as well. Some of these trees look completely blown to one side. You can really see the wind in them.
Yeah.
There's a local writer called Edna O'Brien who had something to say about those trees. She said they were kind of like the Irish character. Stark, bent and misshapen, but ferociously tenacious, is what she said. So in other words, some of those trees, they look like they're completely blown over really, but still standing, still have their roots. So there's Glenina Castle, a bit closer to us there, down by the ocean.
The guy said this is the Blackhead
And Ballyvaughan, the village
Atlantic
we're
Way.
approaching now, is known to have more thatched roof cottages than any other village in Ireland.
Beautiful.
Oh yeah, they've one less now. Pete said there's a friend of his lives down here, and well, his thatched roof became too much trouble, I think. Sometimes, you know, they can get a bit damaged from storms and things like that and need a bit of work done to them, so sometimes they'll get that work done, and other times they'll decide just to go for a more conventional kind of standard roof, you know. So but yeah, look out for them. You'll see quite a lot of thatched roofs along the way here. And here's one of them actually, just coming up on the right is rather a beautiful thatched roof. Years ago, all the dwellings in Ireland had thatched roofs. It's way back in Gaelic Irish times, you know, so yeah, there's a bit of a culture of it these days. And here's an interesting little structure for you to the right. This is known by some people as the Leprechaun Cathedral. I suppose it's about the right size for a leprechaun. Now, I've never seen one there myself, but I'm told you need to arrive at the stroke of midnight, and it's best to have ingested some local mushrooms. And then he's sure to appear. That 12 pints of Guinness helps as well, says Pete. Always does. Yeah, so maybe he'll show up then. But one thing I can tell you about that little place, whether or not it's a leprechaun or cathedral or not, is some people claim it to be a holy well. So in Ireland you have some wells that people can think are sacred or holy, and usually they're near monasteries or the ruins of all monastic cities and things. So I can tell you that Leprechaun Cathedral, so-called, there might not be a holy well, because a few years ago when we used to drive past it, when you peered inside you could see these big white painted letters which read, "This is not a holy well." So someone was trying to get that point across anyway, and they're probably right as well, because those holy wells, like I said, are supposed to be near old monasteries, and there's not a monastery just near here. But yeah, the real holy wells people would visit and bring water home, thinking it to help with, healing the sick or injured. There's also certain stones near monasteries that some people believe, have healing properties as well, certain stones that are supposed to help with headaches, or other stones that help with back trouble, things like that. So people come and sit on these stones or lay their head against them, and there's documented cases of people dramatically improving in their health after visiting these places. But sure.
After our visit in the cliffs of Moher for 2 hours, the bus took us for a drive along the Wild Atlantic Way for about an hour and 40 minutes exactly. And now we're in a city called Galway. We just arrived. It looks like a center square to me, Galway. It's a little... It gives me the vibe of a village or a town. Along the Wild Atlantic Way, we drove along a stretch, according to the guide, is called Blackhead Beach. So I might have a little clip of that. You might have already seen it. This is a very quiet place. Galway. Lots of restaurants. This one is claimed to be established in 1850. Just European square. On way over along the Wild Atlantic Way, the drive was windy, curvy, and they turned on the heat in the bus real high. I got sick, like motion sick. Luckily, I was sitting more to the front because I arrived early. I wonder how other people cope if they were sitting in the back with all that heat going on and the bus was making turns and twists. That sounds a little something. Oh, the city opens up a little. Now I'm out of this. See, that's how I came out. The city opens up a little. Just restaurants. Everything I see, restaurants, more restaurants, shops, stores, and stuff. So what I will do, I will cross the street, make a turn around. You know what? I will keep on walking and to see what's the other end. Cocoa to go. Adam Green. Yeah, just lots of shopping, shops and everything. Oh, it's an alleyway. That reminds me of those Longtang in China. Longtang, a little alleyways. Hollands. Shoe stores. The colors are not as deep though. I noticed lots of lighter color here. Lighter green, lighter yellow. Bakery. Yeah, I'm going to cook some oatmeal tonight. Line up my stomach. When I'm on travel, one thing is the sleep can be irregular. The food can be irregular also. This is a shopping mall.
22nd or 20.
beef and lobsters. I mean, Ireland is really next to seawater, so seafood should be plenty, as long as they don't jack up the price. Irish gifts. Skechers. Oh, the sun is pretty. How pretty is that? How pretty. Engagement rings. Oh, jewelers. Yeah, shopping district. Just shopping district. O'Brien? Another O'Brien. Call Galway, spelled as Galway. It's straight west of Dublin. And the locals, I realized they call Dublin instead of Dublin. Dublin. Cute. Vodafone. It's a European communication carrier. There's some imprints on the brick wall up there. Oh, it's a beer. It's a beer cup something. That's Galway. There's some stone statues on this wall. Lynch Castle. Oh, I heard about the word lynch. Lynch is actually a prominent name in this area. Lynch. Yeah, it's just a bunch of stores. Perhaps in the past, people live here, as a residential area. Now, these street front properties are converted into stores. And today is, to be honest, this is such a good day weather-wise. I mean, not only it's relatively dry, the floor is wet though, but we don't have snow, we don't have rain. The wind is minimal, and then we even have sun. It's local time almost 3 p.m. I think there is a band for tonight, but today is a random work day. It's a random work day.
In English, there's a word for that. It's a phobia.
River Island. The last few days, because I'm in Ireland, and I learned quite a bit of culture, history, political, military things about Ireland, and also the guides on those bus tours. They have been giving us good catch up of the history and the country Ireland. So it's actually a learning thing for me. Irish chips. Is that a potato chips? This looks really old. Galway. Wow. Heart of Galway. This is how Galway, the name is spelled Galway. This place, King's Head. I think the guide mentioned this place. Established in 1649. The prices are reasonable. 25 euros for fish and chips. Sweaters. King's Head. Irish whiskey from the barrel served here. This is a good town to visit if I live close by. Drive down here for a nice weekend getaway. Oh, I'm gonna take a tour to Kilkenny tomorrow. So Kilkenny design, maybe. Silverwood, Kenny Joe's. Wow. You can really spend a weekend here. 2 to 3 days. 2 to 3 days. I think I'm facing towards the west. The sun is right at my face. I welcome that. After all the rain and stuff, sun is always appreciated. Beautiful place, it really is. Season de Decan. Another old store, established 1750. Their doors are low. The doors are low. Very interesting. They have drawings on the wall. Xi'an street food. Street food. I mean, it's very well priced. Oh, it's another alleyway. Cute. Galway girl. On the way here, the bus driver, not the bus driver, the guide mentioned in Dublin, he calls it Dublin. I'm so used to Dublin, right? But in any event, they still have bilingual street signs and the bus stop signs in Dublin. One is Irish, the other is English. I did notice those different versions of writings when I was waiting for bus 15. Now everything has an explanation. Here is McDonald's. No, that's not McDonald's. That's a McDonald's. That's the seafood place. Oysters, 6 for 15 euros. Okay? Not bad.
Luckily for me,
Okay, this is a nice taste of the city. I think I'm out now. Alright, see you a bit. I'm still in Galway. More restaurants, more shopping, stores, and this is a church of some sort, maybe for the locals, for the residents here. Optometrists. Indian shop or Indian restaurant. Annette Hair Beauty Salon, River Deep. Let's take a look. What kind of cars locals drive? Hyundai.
they released a trailer for him playing the Super Bowl.
Mercedes. Oh, look at the mosaic. It's a barber shop. Okay. Look at this blue color popping right at me. Cute, right? Cute blue color. And the green and the red. Okay, I'm gonna follow the sound then. It's more traffic, more people.
Wala na sila
I'm gonna go that way because I saw AIB on my way. Okay. Menswear, rituals, Tuco. Yeah, just lots of shops. Lots of shops. Winter sale. Vegetarian cafe. Okay. Elizabeth's Beauty Clinic. Little Lane. Look at the stone blocks. They're older. Older. Truffles. Galway truffles. Oops. Chili Shack, French Bistro. French Bistro. Oh, look at how old this is. Interesting yellow color popping out. Okay, I'm gonna take a break.